Okay, I wanted to make this video. This is to show the best loop if you're trying to get. Wait, this is the wrong video. This is to show the best loop if you're trying to get. Wrong one. I think it's this one. No, not this one. Well, I'll find it eventually. This one. Since it's the only one left, it must be yes. This is the best loop if you're trying to get the 250 VIP Patrols grimoire, which is kind of a fucked up grimoire. I honestly think they meant that to be 250 patrols, and it came out to be, which would be pretty easy because you do a lot of patrols, but to get the 250 VIP patrols is a whole nother story. Now this pissed me off because for a couple of reasons. Let me go ahead and stop it here. Well, I'll just narrate as I go. So what you want to do is you want to go to orbit, obviously. Then you want to go to patrol Earth. I didn't show that, but that's where I'm going. Well, let me go ahead and go back a little and show it. Set destination. Go to Earth. You want to go to patrol Earth. This is, again, the 250 VIP Patrols grimoire, which is considered one of the longest and hardest in the game. Although, to me, some of the PvP ones, like Rumble, I did Rumble like last couple months ago, 100 Rumble, and it was rough. Because nobody's left playing this game anymore but badasses. So it was rough to get 100 Rumble wins, and I only started with like 12. So I don't know, but this is considered one of the hardest, longest grimoire. So you go to patrol on planet Earth, obviously. Now, so the key to this loop is there's basically you land right here in the steps. I wanted to say what pissed me off about this is I could not get, usually right when you land there's a VIP patrol among the first 3 beacons. And then there's usually, a lot of times, it seems like at least over half the time, a VIP patrol out of the second group of beacons. Basically, yesterday for whatever reason I could not get a damn VIP patrol to spawn in this area. You know, kind of rare. Like I said, normally it does easily. Normally, if you just go fly, go into the steps, you'll find the first time you do it, you'll find a VIP patrol beacon. They have a distinctive beacon that you have to look for. But for whatever reason yesterday, RNG was just terrible. I could not freaking get one. I even kind of did this whole loop twice because I wanted to get one in the first set to show everybody where to go. Still didn't get one, and out of probably 6 times I went to this area yesterday because I was doing it myself. For my own, I'm actually working on the 250 grimoire patrols for grimoire. I'm up to like about 220 right now. But yeah, just all yesterday I was getting terrible luck with these things to spawn, with actual patrol beacons, VIP kill patrol beacons to spawn. Because see here I didn't get one. I get 3. There's 3 right there, but that's the gist of it. You come down and check here, there's 3. Usually one of them will be a VIP kill patrol. None of them were this time. And I was having terrible luck yesterday. Don't know why. But then what you do, usually you get one and you take it and you go into here. Either way, you're going to go into here. If you don't get one, it's kind of debatable what you could either just keep. Sometimes I'll just keep going to orbit and respawn. Go into orbit and come down to Earth until I get one. Sometimes I'll just keep going and see if one of the other spots has them. This is basically a loop. That's part 1 of the loop, and there's 3 beacons there in that first part of Earth on the steps. And usually one of them will be a VIP patrol. It wasn't this time. Like I said, I was having terrible RNG with it. So you just follow this pattern. It doesn't take you too far is the good part. There's a few things that make this a really good loop for this particular quest anyway. Or grimoire. Okay, here is where there's 2 more. Now, here I found another good thing about this loop is a lot of times while you're doing it, you'll run into this public event, which is, at this point I don't really care about public events, but especially if you're doing any kind of quest that involves doing public events or record book and public events are pretty valuable right now. They give you a legendary engram at least and 15 marks if you're looking for marks. So yeah, another positive about this loop is a lot of times, if you do it a few times, you'll catch this Fallen Walker public event here at the Divide. That's what you do. You just follow the strat down to the Divide, and you'll find 2 more beacons here. Now, normally what you do is, if you see my mouse cursor, off in here is the cave which I go to, which is where the event always is. Like if you get the beacon back in the steps, you follow this route, and it's going to be, there won't be patrol beacons, because if you're carrying a patrol, there won't be patrol beacons. Of course, I'm not carrying one because I didn't get the VIP one in the steps. But if there is, it always goes to this back cave here, which isn't too far for one thing. And it's pretty easy to get to. And by the way, you could make it faster by just running through all these enemies. But I'm also doing grimoire to get the 20,000 PvE kills for the Warlock. So I like to kill shit, just random stuff along the way, just to get my, I have like over 17,000 now, I'm getting close. But I just kill random stuff if I can, you know, if it's easy, just to rack up my kills for that grimoire. And yeah, the VIP quest will always take you. This time, even though I didn't get it, I went ahead and went to this slot. Well, actually, as I recall, first I killed this... This pissed me off. I was so mad yesterday about this stuff. This pissed me off too. I could not fucking jump on there. I don't know why. I mean, sometimes I forget how Warlock jump works, or I don't know if it's because his enemies were shooting me or what, but I was like, good grief. And then I died, like, I think twice killing this freaking walker. You know, like, come on. I was just in a bad mood yesterday. But yeah, I guess as part of the video, I stopped here to kill this noble walker. So yeah, when the video continues, you'll see that I just go to this cave just to demonstrate where it's at. I don't have the quest, and it's always like a it's something easy. It'll be like a yellow bar vandal that you're trying to kill for the VIP mission, or a sometimes a yellow bar what you call what the hell is the name of servitor. Every once in a while you'll get this like bigger boss that even 3 of coins works on. I forget the name of him. But he's kind of he's a bigger like wolf boss, and even 3 of coins work. He's still not hard either. None of them are hard. But he'll be like a proper boss instead of just a kind of a special vandal or servitor. And he comes out of this hole, but he's only about like 1 out of 3 times you'll get him maybe. And like I said, I do remember that people were talking about farming 3 of coins on him. I don't give a shit about 3 of coins, but some people are stupid or they don't play as much, so they need 3 of coins. So you can pop 3 of coins on that. You can't pop them on a vandal or servitor, but you can pop them on the big boss. I died right there. I mean, I was just, it was not my day. So yeah, I went back, even though I could not for the life of me get... Oh yeah, check these patrols. But I went back here just to demonstrate where you go. This is where the VIP patrols, even if you get the first beacon in the steps, this is where they go to. And then if you come back out here, this is where this is kind of the key, what makes it a good loop. Okay, assume you got a beacon in the steps. You would go right back here. It's not too far. If I hadn't stopped to kill that public event and all that, it doesn't take long. And there's not a boss back here, of course, because I don't have the VIP patrol. But normally there'd be like a yellow bar vandal in this group or something if I had the patrol right here. It's not hard to kill him. Then you go back out after you kill him and finish that patrol, assuming you had gotten one, which again, I didn't get one to demonstrate. Even though I shot this video twice. And you come back out. As soon as you kill that one, you'll be able to get a patrol again. And a lot of times you pop up your ghost shell, and there'll be 2 more beacons, like one here and one here. And a lot of times this one in the back here, or even sometimes the one in the front, usually the one in the back though will have another VIP patrol. And it goes right back to that exact same cave that you just came out of. Very close by. So that's what makes it such a good loop right there. Those 2, a lot of times you fly in, you get a VIP patrol at the steps. You go out here to this cave, kill it. You come right back out, and a lot of times, like I said, you'll get another one right here, like at that far wall back here. One of these 2 beacons will be usually this one in the back, but will be a VIP patrol a decent amount of time. Again, it didn't work out for me today. I have some terrible RNG, But so if you can get that combo, or even just one of the two, but you get that first one, a lot of times it'll piggyback and you'll get a second one right here, and you get 2 VIP patrol kills, and it goes right back to that cave, so it's right there. You don't have to travel far. This is the second leg of it. See, they didn't come up for me this time. No VIP patrol. As I said, I was having terrible luck with it all day, so it wasn't surprising me. Normally it's much better, but see, no VIP patrol amongst those two. Those are the two you're looking for when you come out. This one, which is up against this wall, and this one, which is up against the far wall. This one is usually the one that's a VIP patrol a lot of times. So if you get one at the steps, and you can keep going to orbit till you get one there, or you can just continue on through the loop, picking up the ones that may come later. Because sooner or later you should get one. I used to just do the first 2 steps of this loop, but there's a third easy step that's worth doing, which is you just keep going. If you don't get any, as I had to do this time, you don't get any there, you don't get any here, which is rare, but a lot of times you can pick up 2 real quick there. As I said, then the third part of the loop is you come here to the Rocky Yard, and there's 3 more beacons. Now, as I recall, one of these finally was, okay, I finally get a couple, which you can only actually choose one. It's not like I can do 2 there, but this is the third and final part of the loop. You just come out through here, and usually, even if you got 2 in the first 2 steps, sometimes you can get a third one here, or let's say you got 1 at the steps, then you come out and there's not one, then you can come here and get a second one. You see what I'm saying? There's just 3 steps to the loop, and hey, the more the merrier. And a lot of times if I pick up 1 at the steps, then I get 1 right when I come out of the cave, I've already got 2, I'll come through here for a third one. Whatever the case, you just keep doing that loop, and then you can go back to orbit and start at the beginning of it. Like I said, it's kind of, I haven't decided what's the best strategy between, like when I first go into the steps, whether if I don't see one right there, if I just continue on through the loop and go all the way to the divide and look for the next one, or if I just go back to orbit over and over until I start off with 1 of the steps, just so I know I started off with 1. I guess it's kind of up to you. I'm not sure which one's better yet as far as which one saves you the most time. But either way, you want to go through all 3 steps, this Rocky Yard part being the third one. And this doesn't take you too far. It's another good thing. It takes you a little ways on, but it's not too far. And when you get done killing this one, you just want to go to orbit and start the loop over. It's pretty easy to pick up 1 to 3 VIP kills that way. You don't have to travel too far. Like I said, the key part is that second part of the loop. A lot of times, if you get one in the steps, you'll get another one right there, and it's right there. You don't have to travel far. That one right when you come out of the cave. You just go to that other beacon, and it'll go right back to that cave. So, yeah. And this is the third part, and you just continue on through this. I believe I died here again, of course. I was having the worst day. This one's actually a little annoying, more annoying to kill in that sometimes you'll die because there's always these other enemies there that are pretty tough. As part of some other quest, you have to. I remember some sort of hive-related quest here. There's like some knights and stuff. I don't know. It's a little, and there's a bunch of thrall that come at you. But yeah, it's not. If you die, you just spawn right there anyway. But this time he was right here for some reason. Usually he's out that little door. I couldn't even figure out, is that the one I'm trying to kill or what? Sometimes it'll be a wizard. Usually he's right here, or it's a wizard. Yeah, see, there's that like praying thing over there as part of some other quest and a bunch of thrall. Anyway, see, I just leave and that's it. You just do that loop over and over. Then you would go back to the steps. You pick up 2 or 3. And it's the best loop I know of for doing that. Grimoire. I'll tell you another thing that I do is, when I started, I probably had like 100 out of 250. So I needed 150. And I can't stand doing it too much, so it's okay. It's good for light PvE. But what I'll do is I just set a just arbitrary goal, I guess, of 4 per day, because that's like 2. If you're lucky, you can do that in 2 loops. Like I used to only do the first 2 steps of the loop. Then I added the third Rocky Yard step. I think it's definitely, you definitely should add the third Rocky Yard step. But I just set an arbitrary goal, I guess. Every day I'll do 4. I'll keep doing that loop till I get 4 VIP kills done. A lot of times you can do it in, 2 loops, 2 per. But if you can't, just keep doing it as many times as you need to. So I just set it at 4. I don't know. Like I said, it was kind of arbitrary because a lot of times you get the good loop where you go through the steps, get one, and you get another one at the divide right as you come out of the cave. You get 2 real quick. Just do that loop again, you got 4. That was kind of before I added the 3rd rocket yard step to just make it even more lucrative, so to speak. And a lot of times if I do the 4 and the 4th one that comes out at the divide, I'll just go onto the rocket yard and pick up that 5th one if it's there, just because I'm right there and it'll only take another, minute to get a 5th one. But the point is I set a goal of doing 4 every day. And that just breaks it off so it's not so annoying to your mind, like, holy crap, this is a grind. You just do 4 a day, and it doesn't seem like much, but it adds up. And I usually just play on my days off, which is like 4 per week. So, let's say I do 4 each of those 4 days, it's 16 a week, and it adds up quick. I'm already getting close. Like I said, I think I'm finally up to like 220, somewhere around there right now. Only got 30 to go, and one of these days I may just go ahead, like if I get it down to 10 or something, I'll probably just finish off the last 10 just to get it over with in one, sitting. I'll just grind out those last 10 real quick, or it may take a little while, but yeah, so just set a lower number. Maybe if you think you can do 8 a day, if you want to make it go a lot faster, that's almost 10 a day. Think if you have 120 left or something. Let's say you have 130 done. You need 250, so you need 120 left. If you can do 8 a day, think about it. That's almost 10. You can get that done in 12 days. That's less than 2 weeks if you play it every day. And of course, it doesn't quite work out because 8 is not 10. I'm just generalizing, but so you can make it go pretty fast. Now, me, like I said, it's pretty boring, so I just try to do 4 per day. And that's not very boring, not too bad. You can knock it out quick. And at the same time, I'm getting, you can do whatever you want. You can do the public event if you usually come across it a lot. You can do, if you have other bounties, maybe just, I don't waste time trying to kill other stuff, but a lot of times there's that Taken event that spawns there. Kill a Taken zealot thing. If there's other players playing in that area. You can do that too. I'll just go back here just to have gameplay footage going on while I ramble. So you can do the Taken Zealot event if you feel like screwing around, or like if you're trying to do some other grimoire, getting PvE kills. You just want to kill a lot of minions. And like I said, you can make the loop faster by running through all the enemies. Whenever I get to a concentrated group of enemies, I'll kill them just because I'm going for the 20,000 Warlock PvE kills. So I just kill stuff. I won't sit there and bother killing 1 or 2, but if there's like that little part where there's like 10 coming up here, where there's like 10 enemies all in a little area, I'll just throw a couple grenades and take them out real quick, just to add to my PvE kills. Just because I'm trying to get that grimoire as well. So any other grimoire, or if you have a lot of bounties, kill with solar weapons, or kill, patrol the Cosmodrome, or whatever you may have. A lot of them, especially if you're working to complete them, you can complete a lot of them along the way if you want, or some of them. It's not the best for doing bounties. I'll probably make another video on the best spot for doing bounties. But so yeah, you can get all that other stuff accomplished while you're doing this. And yeah, just set an easy target. Like I said, I set a target of 4 because it's usually like 2 loops, which isn't bad. 4 per day. Of course, I'm doing all my other stuff, playing PvP and doing whatever else I'm doing. But take 20 minutes to just do 4, every day, and you'll whittle it down. Like I said, I'm at like 220 out of 250 right now, so I'm getting there. Definitely getting there. So yeah, that's it. Just showing you the best place to do the VIP Patrol Grimoire, or the best loop, so to speak.